Good morning, brothers and sisters, boys and girls. It is 11:47 a.m. Central Standard Time, December 15th, 2021, right here in the good old United States. Hope everybody's having a good day. Right here, we are looking at Space Weather Prediction Center.noaa.gov, and we are over here at our absorption prediction chart. We've got a lot of flare activity going on, constant B flare, and we're also getting some sea level pops, as you can see here. Yeah, got some decent ones. So right now, right over Africa, South Africa especially, and up into Zimbabwe. Some of it's also reaching up into Spain and England. So everybody's getting a little bit of this radiation. We've been having small radio blackouts going on over Africa. So, and right now it's coming over to us. Look at this. Oh yeah, we're getting up in it, folks. That's for sure. We are getting up, just like I had warned everybody about, gave everybody that little prediction of it. Well, let's come on up and take a look. Where are we at here? Oh, come on. I'll just go back to the home page. That's actually the best one, in my opinion. But sure enough, you can see our baseline is coming up. And pops are coming up and coming higher. So let's go to the home page where it does a little bit better, giving everybody a little looksy-wooksy. There we are. So as you can see, we started off here, our baseline, and it just kept on coming up higher and higher. We got our first C here on the 12th, popped up pretty decent. Then we got another C on the 14th, and then look at this. We had 2, 3, 4, 5, looks like 6. Yeah, about 6 of them. 6 and even 7. Bam. Ooh, 7 of them on the 14th. 7 is divisible into 14 twice. That's interesting. And then we just about stayed there all day today. We got a lot of stuff going on over here. It looks like it's on the downswing a little bit, but oh, I really wouldn't count on that very long. And this is the reason why I wouldn't count on that very long. Right here we're looking at 94 angstroms of light at the Solar Dynamic Observatory. And just as suspected, this bugger is lighting up and getting busy with it. And so are these other ones. These things have really shown up and said, how you doing, in a very large way. Oh yeah, look at that fun stuff. And we got more coming around the bend. And it's not just them. We also got one up here. Oh, see that little buddy of mine go by? We got this one right here that's starting to develop a little bit more and developing some friends. But let's go take a look at the actual sunspots really quick and see what we got going on here, shall we? This one here, we can actually see the solar flares very well. This is the 335 angstrom. We'll kind of zoom in a little bit here so that way you guys can see it. This one here is very activity. She's a weak grumpy. She's a weak grumpy. But then so is this bugger over here. You'll see all the X's. You'll see them here and here. Oh, see those little buddies of mine? But yeah, you'll see all the... Sorry about that, folks. I forgot to mute that darn thing. So yep, there's a whole bunch of it come up. Let's actually go take a look at the actual sunspots themselves and see how those are developing. Ooh, they're ugly, but beautiful. And here we are looking at our sunspots, and we can see them growing in intensity. This is the guy that's surrounded with the coronal holes, but look at these things swirling around. Watch them as they come around. This one gets bigger. These get, look at them. They just all of a sudden start showing up. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Now here's where the problem lies. I'll show you. Woof. Okay, the problem is that you've got your positive and your negative. Positive being black, negative white. Or if you want to look at it in reversed, that's fine. It matters not to me. However way you want to look at it. You can see that over here you've got the negative in the middle and the positive on each end. You've got friends to play with on each side. Look at this. I mean, that's a cluster of 3 that are playing. They got all kinds of friends to play with. You got, this one here looks like it grows into this one, and then this. I mean, this is oh man, folks, we are going to be in for one heck of a bumpy ride for the next week or so. This guy over here is obviously moving over. This is the one that we've been watching that came out of the middle of that coronal hole. You got this one over here forming. This one's got friends up here forming. Kind of it's slow going, but it is happening. But this is definitely the concern, and the closer that they get to the equatorial plane of the sun, the more intense it could become. Yippee-ki-yay, because that's where it spins faster at the center here than it does here. Centrifugal force and all. Grab a kid, hold him by the arms, and spin around in a circle and watch their feet come up the ground. Same thing. Okay, here we are over at 304 angstroms. And I do have to say, it looks like we got a little bit of plasma release here from yesterday. And I think we talked about, and then there's a lot of activity going around here on the 50. You can see this. We might have got a little bit of, maybe very little escaped out of that. But I'm not seeing any plasma releases. See, we talked about that one yesterday. and I have it going from yesterday to today. I mean, we've got a lot of activity there. This is kind of coming down, and then it comes around here. Most of it got captured, so a little bit got thrown out. Not worried about plasma release too much, but we can definitely see the popping and the sparkling going on here. Snap, crackle, pop, Rice Krispies. I hope I don't get some kind of a copyright infringement out of that. And this is the magnetogram color version, so that way you can actually see the positive and the negative. So you see that they're getting friends to play with. You got all these little blue spots around the red, and this, of course, it can definitely cause a lot of sparking. You've got the red on each side, and then the blue that kind of comes out almost like a horseshoe shape here. So there's all kinds of friends and activity. This is going to be one hell of a busy week, I'll tell you that. Oh boy. Buckle up, everybody. And over here at the European Space Agency, we are taking a look at their prediction model, and it's looking like we're going to be getting on the 16th is when we get our peak from this plasma hit here. Looks like a glancing blow, as they say. It's amazing how we continuously get a glancing blow from this guy and a glancing blow from this guy, but never a direct hit most of the time. It's just always a glancing blow. I don't know about all that. But anyway, looks like we're going to be getting about 23 centimeters cubed of plasma, and then here we'll be getting about 12. But really the big day, of course, what day is that? We can see that that is on the 19th. Approximately 1400 UTC time, and then of course the big one we've got coming up, 12/21/21. That's very interesting. It looks like we're going to be peaking on that right at, oh, it looks like it could be between 2000 and 2100 UTC time. Isn't that interesting, folks? Yeah, it is actually between there. Looks like it'll be right around 2100 on 12/21/21. Almost kind of interesting, isn't it? It's very interesting. And here we are over at Seeds, near Daily Movie, near real time. And of course, about halfway through it, 46 frames into 68 currently. We've got a Borg cube right here, bending the light, as you can see here. See, it always comes down this way, and then comes over. It's always in this little corner here. So you got it on the ink filter and in the red filter for the red light. Isn't that nice? But we'll just go ahead and hit start. There's really not a whole lot going on. Is this going backwards? Oh, it darn sure is. Silly thing. There we go. So yeah, I mean, we got a couple of friends here and there, but not really seeing a lot of plasma or much coming out in our way. That's really of note. There's a little bit that kind of comes off of this way a little bit. Of course, we can see it here. And very little over here. It looks like it's more going off the edge that way than it does coming at us, except for a little spit that way, but that's still kind of off to the side and going to miss us a little bit. I don't think we're going to have a lot for the plasma to worry about. We'll have a little bit, but with all the flares coming, I mean, there's bound to be stuff that we can't see anyways. So, yeah, I think our highest that I showed is, what, 27 centimeters cubed of plasma, which, I mean, it's not great, but it's not super bad either. We are over at Seeds, Daily Movie, where we're seeing the ink filter and our Lasco C2. And I want everybody to pay attention to something right here. We're displaying number 45. I'm going to hit the next button, and let's see what happens. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Look at that. There's another Borg cube. And what's he doing? Bending the light. Right there. Light bender. How you doing, buddy? But then, of course, we see him again. Right there. Again, bending the light. Or maybe that's when he decided to let it go. I don't know. Maybe that's how we see it this way. I don't understand how the technology works, but there it is. You see the Borg cube, you see the bending of the light. Now, the really funny thing is that it looks like there's a door or a gate of some sort on the sun. And it's right here. Like this right here is like an arm or a gate. Like a Stargate. And here's the other one. And it's like they're opening up. Now watch. You see that? It looks like it's opening. And it shoots a little plasma out to kind of cover it. But it looks like it's opening. And right here, it looks like something is coming through. You see that right there? Nice little round object. Now, if something else comes out of that later on, I'll do a catch up on it. But I guarantee we're going to be missing a lot of data as usual. So, yeah, you can see it there. But do you see that little arm gate there? Like, that's a straight line. What is that? That doesn't exist out in space, a perfectly straight line. See, it looks like it's opening. You guys see that? That's crazy. But stay safe, everybody. We definitely got a bumpy ride ahead of us. Love you guys. Love's the only way forward.